Hey guys, thank you so much for hearing my previous podcast, and I really appreciate you making time for this one. So today I'm going to talk about a story where this happened a few years ago when I was in my college. Okay, so I used to go for a lot of cultural events, and for that reason I used to miss my class a lot. And plus, within my college we used to have a lot of events, and I was always on the stage. I love being on the stage, but then there was one lecturer who did not like this because I used to miss most of his classes. I had a very short attendance, and for some reason my principal understood me and he gave me permission to go. And he kind of had a lot of anger on me, but that didn't stop me from doing what I love. So what happened is he used to keep telling me that you are not going to prosper with your so-called talent, with your dance and music and all that. You will never be able to make money out of this. So he used to repeatedly keep saying all this. And he said, I will write it on any sheet of paper and I will sign it and I will declare, he said, that I will not be able to pass out of the college. Little that he knew that I'm not much focused on this class test and this I knew the value of the final exam. I know that is what is going to determine me. So when my exam was closer, I just need to either hear it from somebody, or I need to write it once or just read it one or twice, and I would be able to remember that, if not accurately, but definitely yes. So what happened is my exam came, and I wrote my exam well and I scored first class mark. But what happened on the result day was the talk of that day was me passing in first class mark. All the lecturers were surprised, my classmates were surprised, because nobody believed, actually apart from my mother, really nobody believed that I'm going to pass, because they were like, always this guy is out doing something. And I'm so thankful to my God, Jesus, I did it. After a few years, I got a call from our principal to be a judge for one of the competitions at college. He got to know that I run a music and a dance academy. So I was very happy to go. I went to college. I went prepared, by the way. I dressed a very neat fit. So I go to the college, and as I enter the hall, that was the same place where I used to be an audience. I used to be a performer, but now I'm a judge. I get to judge who's doing well. I was so happy. I was very proud of the moment. So I go and they give an introduction of me, saying that I run an academy, and I am an ex-student of the same college and all that. Was some proud talks, and I felt really happy for that. And my eyes kept on searching for that one sir who said that I'm not going to make it. I was really looking for him all over, but for some reason he was not present on that day. So then at the last they asked me to come up on the stage to give a show, and I'm not going to miss an opportunity. I love being on stage. I love to put a nice show. So I go on the stage, I give a bomb performance, I impress everybody. The entire students were screaming out my name, and I liked it. Then I come down, and they had given me some bouquet and some shawls and some gifts and all that. I was just hoping that the sir saw what I've become. Unfortunately, I couldn't see him that day. So what happened, I go back home, and after a few months I got a call again from my college saying we have an annual day program and I would like for you and your team to come and choreograph. I was happy again. So I go to the college hoping that I will see the sir again. So I go to the college. I set that bar high up and I was ready for the show. And as I went to the college, and there are different teams, right? So each lecturer was handling certain number of students doing certain form of dance. So I had to be in a group where this sir was to cast me in his group, and he just saw me and I just saw him. He saw me and I saw him. He saw me and I saw him, and it was like a little like a bromance going on there. Okay. Then I walked up to him and I said, "Good morning, sir." He said, "Ronald, is that you?" I said, "Yes, sir." He's like, "I heard you came as a judge the other day." I said, "Yes, sir." Then he just looked at me and he smiled and he said, "I'm glad you made it." Like, "Yes, sir." And he said, "Good." I'm like, "Yes, sir." I'm just trying to see what is he thinking about me now. But the good thing is, he was happy that I made it in life. But he humbled himself. He indeed went and brought me a cup of tea. And he gave it to me. And like, "Sir, you don't have to do that. I see the housekeeping auntie is getting. I'll take it from her. You please drink for yourself." He's like, "No, I want to give this to you. Please take a seat." And I wouldn't say it was an apology, but I understood that not all the people who are screaming at us actually screams at us. Some screams, some anger, some words have some sort of care that we do not know at that moment. I understood he was only cursing me only because he thought I wouldn't make in life. He just wanted me to be in a position where I could earn some money, and I totally agree with him. I was just happy to be at that moment. He helped me to take away all that anger I had upon him, and he also made me realize I'm not in favor of screaming and shouting. But then, the fact is, life is beautiful, right? It takes time for us to understand the beauty of this life. And I decided maybe I could show my love and care without screaming. So there was a time that I used to scream at my team if they were not performing well. But I eventually changed. I understand that is not required because I might put a wrong message in their heart. People are more important than mistake. If they do, please give them a chance to understand you. If they don't, just ignore them and go and listen to the next podcast. Bye bye. I'll see you with another nice story, okay? See ya.